The United States on Sunday warns Russia that any more chemical attacks by the Syrian regime would be very damaging to their relationship, and suggests there can be no peace while President Bashar al-Assad remains in power. This before US Secretary of State Rex Tillerson meets Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Tuesday in Moscow. It will be their first face-to-face encounter since US cruise missiles slammed into a Syrian airbase early Friday in retaliation for a suspected sarin gas attack on April 4 that killed at least 87 civilians in a rebel-held Syrian town. Tillerson, in a television interview, says the chemical attack was preceded by 2 others in March. The presence of Russian advisors in the airfield where the attack was launched raised questions about how they could not have known about serious chemical weapons. Tillerson stops short of accusing the Russians of complicity. He says, quote, "But clearly they've been incompetent, and perhaps they've just simply been outmaneuvered by the Syrians." The Bureau of Immigration confirms that self-confessed Davao Death Squad member Arthur Lascañas flew to Singapore on Saturday. The BI says there is no lookout bulletin or whole departure order for the retired Davao City cop, who had implicated President Rodrigo Duterte in killings attributed to the DDS. Lascañas in February corroborated the claims of self-confessed hitman Edgar Matobato about the DDS. The former Davao City policeman had initially denied the existence of the DDS, but said he had been only forced to lie. A magnitude 5.4 earthquake shakes parts of Bicol and eastern Visayas Monday morning. The quake's epicenter is located 89 kilometers northeast of Mapanas, northern Samar, in the Philippine Sea, at a depth of 27 kilometers below the surface. Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology says the quake was of tectonic origin. Intensity 2 is felt in Catarman, northern Samar, and in Huban, Sorsogon. Intensity 1 is felt in Tacloban City and Palo Leyte. The US Geological Survey measures the quake as a magnitude 5.7. Aftershocks are expected but no damage is expected. There are also no tsunami threats. This comes after twin earthquakes rocked Metro Manila and nearby provinces last Saturday. PHIVOLCS said a magnitude 5.6 quake first struck at 3:07 p.m. off Mabini, Batangas. Another quake followed with a magnitude 6.0 tremor at 3:09 p.m. also in the same area. PHIVOLCS Director Renato Solidum says there is nothing unusual about earthquakes occurring just a minute apart in the same area. Solidum adds that the twin tremors are related to the magnitude 5.5 earthquake that hit Batangas last Tuesday.